Gangster, gangster, gangster. Hold on for a second. We're having some technical difficulties right now. Okay, there we go. All right, gangster, 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 gangster. What's cracking? It's your boy J Militant back with another live on the Sunday night edition, where we come up on here and we shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk politics and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? As always, shout out to Alias. Shout out to J Coffee Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we back. So how's everybody doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Sure, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. You know, it was kind of this California weather's been kind of crazy because they told us it was going to be hot this weekend, and sure, it's turned out to be not as hot. Well, I mean, like Friday it was hot, and yesterday, uh, eh, it was kind of like that weird, like it wasn't hot, but it wasn't cold, but the wind was blowing. So yeah, California, we on some weird shit right now when it comes to this weather. You know, type of shit you can't comprehend. So it is what it is on that. Take the good with the bad. So, but other than that, shoot, what's going on? It's been a lot of crazy things going on. Oh yeah, by the way, I wanna give a RIP to Dwayne Haskins. I send my condolences to him and his family. Um, man, that one came out of nowhere. You know, getting hit by that dump truck. You know, only 24 years old, still had a promising career. You know, and for his life to be cut short like that is definitely devastating. So I just wanted to put that out there and to show my love, you know, for the brother. Um, yeah, because he was definitely, you know, ain't no telling how his career would have played out, but you know, he definitely had an opportunity to do something, you know, special in the league if given the opportunity. You know, sometimes it takes longer for others to achieve that where it may take somebody else less time to achieve that same goal. So, but nonetheless, you know, a life lost, you know, is one less, you know, one less. I'm trying to quote this phrase, and it's like it kind of blocked me off. But you know, having one less brother, you know, what I'm saying, on this earth, one less life on this earth, you know, it doesn't do the earth any better, you know. But with death comes life. So whatever child is being presented into this world, may that child have a beautiful life. Um, so with that said, uh, just got done watching the Warriors' final regular season game. You know, the play-in a tournament starts this week. um, oh, sorry, Lonnie, for beating up on your squad tonight. Sorry about that, but you know what I'm saying. It's all good. Uh, so we got the play-in, and I'm real interested on seeing who actually makes the final cut. You know, because we got a whole week off before the actual playoff starts. So, and I ain't gotta, you know, I'm gonna be real mellow and cool until these playoffs starts because you know this is the first time that we will be in the playoffs in 2 years, almost 3 years. You know, last year we could have made it to the playoffs, but we only made it to the play-in, and and got beat by the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Which ironically, it's the Grizzlies and the Warriors that both are sitting there at 2 and 3. As far as the seeding go, so it's going to be real interested. It's going to be real interesting on who actually makes it up out of there. But we know it ain't going to be the Lakers. That's what we do know. We know it ain't going to be the Lakers. You know, they just garbage. That was crazy. I didn't even think about it, but the Clippers, the Clippers made it to postseason play, and not the Lakers. Wonder how the city of LA feeling right now about that. So got that going on, and you know, it's a lot of news out there. From point A to point B, and it's kind of if you don't pay attention to it, then it really doesn't you know move you either way. But if you pay attention, it's kind of like, dang, you know, you really see, what's really going on out there. you know. So and what's this thing? Maybe somebody could uh leave this in the comments. But what is this whole thing with with Wiz Khalifa and Gilly the Kid? I'm like, man. Oh, I watched a little bit of it. I still gotta watch Jay Coffee Talks um video on it. Uh, but actually when I seen Jay upload that video, that's what actually made me go see what was going on before I went to go look at his, so I could be like, you know, understanding of what what's really going on. Because that was wild. It seemed like people be getting in their emotions too much, and something that is small, you know, they be they be going overboard with it. Like, it ain't that serious. You feel me? It ain't that serious at all. You know. But I was just like, wow. this shit, this shit is crazy. It don't make no sense for these people to be up here making millions of dollars and then get so emotional about something that small. You know, and then too, if you don't want somebody saying something, you know what I'm saying, about you, then don't go out there and be doing weird shit. You know, don't go out there and do weird shit because you know the internet streets is not kind. It's not kind at all. You know, so that shit just I couldn't do nothing but just laugh it off. Like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm good. Move on to the next thing. You know. So, but how many Power fans are out there? You know, I know it's a few. Just watched earlier. I watched a new episode of Force. I usually watch it Saturday nights on the app, but I didn't get a chance to watch it last night, so I watched it a little bit earlier today before the Warriors game came on. And actually before the Warriors came on, and then I was kind of I was watching Force on my phone and had the game on the TV. So uh, that show right there, you know, I don't know why people, I be seeing it in these power groups and just on different social media sites, you know, some people just do not like the show because I guess they was expecting the exact same Tommy from the original Power, but you know, his character has to grow. He can't just be that same Tommy, even though he is the same Tommy. But as far as how he's moving and everything, nah, this ain't the same Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's something wrong with the show, and it's not good, and it's moving too like just give it time. And right now, they on the verge of having an all out mob war. Oh, who we got up in here?
What's the deal, bro?
I was cracking,
Ain't
my
shit.
nigga. What's good with you?
Ain't shit, bro. Just laying down.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, shit. I just, you know what I'm saying? I had to jump up on this motherfucker real quick.
Oh yeah.
Cause like when I do it like on the late night, it don't really be like that much traffic as far as my end goes. Cause I ain't no celebrity or nothing. So you know, but like earlier on, if it'd be a little bit more traffic, and we just get up on this motherfucker and shoot the shit.
Right.
You know. So yeah, I was just talking about that power, man, that force, man, that white boy Tommy. I just
Oh, I
watched
know
that
it's
new
gonna be
episode
good.
today. That shit, man, man, it's about to be an all out mob war. They got the Irish mob who just came in from Dublin. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? They got it's gonna be the Irish mob versus the Serbs. Yes, the Irish mob versus the Serbs, which Tommy is working with because they because the because the Irish wants to kill the Serbs and Tommy because one of the sons ended up getting hit. He's still alive, but now you know what I'm saying. It's like on that retaliation, and then Pops is like, "Nah, we gotta get Tommy Egan too." Because he was responsible. He manipulated the whole thing to make it seem like because he never liked Tommy. So he's like, "This is my way of getting him up out of there."
I wonder what made it them make him leave New York though.
Uh, well, from the story, it was because it was so much heat on them, especially after Ghost was killed.
Hmm.
And he had another line because Tommy was supposed to have came to California. That was the original plan, but he ended up, you know, changing the plans and going to Chicago because his grandmother was in a nursing home in Chicago. So he went to go see her, and then when he went to go see her, this is when he finds out that he has a brother who's black.
The fuck?
Yeah, mama, mama, mama was a Rolling Stone for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just be like hell of shit going on. But you know what I'm saying? This shit about to crack up. Oh yeah, and they got a black gang called CBI, right?
Mhm.
So so the leader of the group, he had just got out the pen from doing a long bid, and so I want to say that's his brother, like blood brother. Um, I think I'm still confused on that part. You know, only because they call each other brother outside of everybody else that they interact with. So he he's been trying to take top spot because he was actually running everything for the 15 years that homeboy was locked up. So he would the OG. He wants to keep things kind of, you know what I'm saying, the same or whatever. And Tommy helped them open up the Serb pipeline to get more money. Well, there's a new drug called Dahlia. It's a designer drug where, like, if you put it on your lips, right?
Mm.
And then first of all, you put it on your lips, and you honestly get like an instant high.
Oh
And
hell
then
no. That sounds like crazy shit.
right, and when you coming down, the come down ain't that come down. You good when you come down, but this is the crazy part. So what they was doing was they had hired some females to go into the clubs. So the females would put a little of that dahlia on their lips, right, and then they would kiss another dude, and then that dude would get high, and it's just be like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's like ecstasy by 20.
Shit. Them hoes like be high, but putting this shit on their lips.
Oh yeah, yeah, that shit is crazy. Cause homeboy's out there and he was smashing this one chick for hella hours off that shit.
God damn.
You know, but yeah, that shit wild right right there. And Tommy Tommy came in hot though. He came in hot like, so I'm out here in Chicago and I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I gotta get back on it though. I gotta finish the original Power and then go to uh the one with Tariq and all the
oh
other.
oh yeah, that's another good one. The one with Tyreek.
Mhm.
Yeah, that that one is sick. And not to mention that chick Diana on that show. Her name is Diana. Boy,
Mhm.
when you see her, cuz I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna fall in love. You gonna fall in love. You gonna fall in love. But at the same time, this chick named Effie, you gonna fall in love with her too, cause she everything that a gangster want. She beautiful, she's sexy, she got a head on her shoulders, and she a rider.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She is a rider for real.
Long as them hoes listen, man, shit, they can have all them attributes you just said. Long as she listen, man, don't be trying to. No,
Yeah, well, that's the only that's the only thing about that show. Cause I'm telling you right now, snitching is like on the forefront of these shows, especially that one.
damn.
I ain't gonna give it I ain't gonna tell you why or how. I'm just telling you, snitching is at the forefront of that show.
Mm.
I'll be like, what? Whoa, okay. Y'all done took this snitching to a whole nother level.
Exactly.
On a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? But I Trip though, did you hear about that football player getting killed yesterday?
Nah, who got killed?
Dwayne Haskins.
Damn, that name.
He Yeah, he was the Ohio State quarterback. And then he got drafted by Washington, and then he ended up getting traded to the Steelers.
Oh, that black nigga that he was number 7.
Yeah, exactly. Him.
Damn, that's fucked up.
24 years old. So apparently he was on the freeway out there in Florida, and I don't know if he was crossing. I don't know exactly how it happened, but there was a dump truck that smacked right into him, and you know took him out. 24 years old, cuz 24. I was like, that shit crazy.
Yeah, man. All this crazy shit that's going on. I mean, shit for just we still in the first quarter,
Man, that's what I'm saying.
coming to the second. Shit.
Coming into the second one, and still
Second.
gonna be dealing with shit from the from the first one.
Mm-hmm. And from last year.
That,
And the
man,
year
that boy, there's stuff that we gotta deal with that we was in the process of dealing with back in 19.
Yup.
You know, a lot of stuff got backed up, but and I think that's why a lot of people, because it's a lot of it's a lot of murder going on, but it's that type of murder where what I'm saying, it's not necessarily in the streets type of murder. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Sound like some normal.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like people dying at their homes, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Well, I mean, shit, we knew this was coming though.
Oh
Didn't know
yeah,
how.
exactly. And we seeing it now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because folks are still tripping out here about that shooting last week. They over
Yeah.
here worried and everything else. I'm like, I don't know what
My
y'all worried
thing
for.
is though, I mean, whenever I see something, I look at it, but I don't try to put too much, focus or energy into it because a lot of shit be like for distractions and stuff. Like if they keep talking about it over and over and over, bro, it's something behind the scenes that they trying to do, and just everybody as far as black people just need to be mindful and keep your eyes open. Shit, nigga, they still fucking with us, and they gonna always fuck with us until they leave this earth.
Man, you already know. You already know. Because they like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, we don't give a fuck. And it's going to keep on getting worse, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing I'll be pointing out to folks. Like, you think it's bad now. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen nothing yet. It's going to get 10 times worse. That's why I should. Got to stay ready.
Stay focused and stay alert.
Man,
Shit.
got to. Because they out here, you know what I'm saying?
Like your 12 and your 6.
Yep, exactly.
But when you think about a lot of shit, when people be giving you information and everything, man, I know these people, they too much of cowards to really just do shit. I
Like,
think they gon' man and motherfuckers always try to make it seem like they gonna try to get everybody. No, nigga, they gonna get the distracted motherfuckers. They gonna get the church motherfuckers. They ain't finna get no nigga that ain't buying into your bullshit.
hmm oh yeah, yeah. Because they got a list of who they want to hit first.
Exactly.
You know, like, oh well, we gotta get these church folks out the way first because we don't need them up in church praying and trying to get some type of motivation. Nah, we gotta shut this shit down. So let's let's strike the church first, and then we take care of everything else. Because they know when it comes to the black communities, churches, that's the sanctuary. That's where everybody gonna go to.
Exactly.
But sure, you can't even be safe at church now nowadays.
Hell no.
You know, which which that's which that's something that you know we should already knew because how many black churches used to get bombed back in the day?
Come on, man. You gotta think about it. And then with them little girls dying in that church in Selma and all that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Niggas don't niggas don't know how to like intellectually look into a situation but give your own thesis to it. Like take pieces from it but see it for what it really is and what was the motive behind it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. There's no critical thinking within the black community anymore. You know,
Yeah, motherfuckers
if
out
it's
here.
not all gas no brakes, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, them niggas out here shooting, man.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, yeah, I mean gunshots like a mug. Like
Oh
damn near
snap!
every night, bro. I don't know what it be. It be you could tell, you kind of tell what it is, but at the same time,
Yeah, damn, it sound like my neighborhood. They be shooting over here, damn near every night too.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, I knew it was something I forgot to tell you, man. It cat that stayed down the street,
Uh huh.
man. He got killed the other day.
What? What
Yeah,
happened?
bro. Nah, he went to one of them little, you know how they in them corner stores they be having them little game rooms where people be playing on little slot machines.
Right.
Homie, he hit for like $300-400, and some niggas came up on him, tried to ask him for something, and he like, nah, bro, and they stabbed bro to death.
Damn.
Man, I keep my gun with
Ooh,
me everywhere I go, bro.
man, got to. That's yeah, cause niggas out here tripping.
Yeah, bro. I would never, even when I do get up, like as far as like get my money right and able to, you know what I'm saying, get my own place and everything. I'm not gonna be flashy or none of that shit because nigga, you don't know who watching you, who got tabs on you, who know your next move. You gotta watch
Hmm.
mindful about everybody, nigga.
Man, exactly, exactly. You know, because you don't know who's gonna come up on the side of you, behind you. Hell, shit, they might just walk up on you. You know what I'm saying? Thinking it's all good, and then shoot, before you know it, they got a gun in your face.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. When niggas come in the corner store, bro, and I be in line and shit, sometimes I let a nigga go in front of me, bro.
Hmm.
I don't
For
like no
real,
man. I don't like no man standing behind me, my nigga.
at all, at all. Because I be hella nervous and shit. I be like, wait, hold on,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah. And it don't even be
You
so
know,
much that you be nervous, bro. It's just your energy. No, like you, like man. I don't like. I'm one of them motherfuckers. I don't like being around a whole lot of people, bro. I don't like them big ass concerts,
oh
clubs,
yeah,
and fuck all that.
shit. I got anxiety being around shit like that.
Hell yeah, bro. I be anxiety fast, nigga. The hands start sweating and shit, nigga. I'm looking at these niggas. I'm like, cuz you try something, nigga. Wait till we get outside, nigga. Cause if I make it to that car, nigga, I promise you, nigga. Whatever car you jump in, nigga, I'm killing everybody in that bitch, bro.
Trouble, trouble.
For real, nigga. Man, I don't care about these niggas like that, man. These lost ass niggas, man.
Hell nah.
Fuck them
Hell
niggas,
nah.
man. Better them niggas than us. Yeah,
Man.
they nobody wants to listen. You try to make sense of some shit, and then you get hit with this Christian shit, bro. You try to tell
Hmm.
them that man, life is about you balancing and focusing on yourself, self healing, self reflecting, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Meditation, dealing with your crystals, making sure your diet is right. You know what I'm saying? And trying to elevate.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, oh shit. We got Lonnie up in the building. What's good, Lonnie? Shit, that's Lonnie from he he from the NO. out there in Louisiana.
What's happening, Wode?
Yeah, he be up on the panels.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Cause and what's crazy is is like I'm noticing like whenever something happens, I be hearing people talk about no. We need more. Prayer ain't the answer no more. We need more than prayer.
I was just watching a video where a sister was just discussing something like that. She was talking about how the 400 years we spent praying and begging for equality, that shit
Mm-hmm.
done. That shit dead, bro. We need to start taking affirmative action and doing what it is we need to do as a people. Know what I'm saying? To get our own. We can't ask these people for handouts no more, bro. We gotta start taking shit.
Man, shit, I'm trying to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's just shit, bum rush. But that's why when a January 6th happened, I was like, oh man, shit, look at what they doing. They were bum rushing the Capitol because they feel like they was done wrong. So they ain't finna wait around for nobody's help. They gonna take care of it themselves. I respect that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you. He said, chilling, laying in bed, waiting on wifey to go to bed. Then I'm jumping back on. Then I'm jumping back up.
I,
Uh,
I feel that I could dig it. But
you know
she
what I'm
also said this though too, and this is something that's everybody should keep in mind, bro. Watching the news, watching all these television shows with these people on there, Good Morning America, bro. Like, do it ever register in people's mind that these people might not be like real people? Because when you look up certain news anchors and analysts, bro, they don't
saying?
you don't see pictures of them, bro. You don't see their family. You don't have their date of birth or none of that shit, bro. It's like these people were
Oh
manufactured or some shit.
yeah, for real, for real.
Clone.
Yeah, they be up there hiding a lot of information, and it's like, okay, why is it okay? I see y'all over here, and y'all don't seem like there ain't nothing wrong with y'all, but then you look over here and you be like, wait, hold on, but what's wrong with these people over here? Why they ain't the same ones that I just seen just like hours ago?
Yeah, you notice that shit. And when I seen this one video on YouTube and they was showing how Joe Biden is not who you think he is. They showed a picture of him years before he became um congressman or whatever the fuck he was before he became president. He
Oh
don't even
yeah,
look the same, bro.
nah, he don't.
But
He don't.
some lame ass butt kissing, buck dancing ass nigga gonna come and say, "Oh, everybody change as they age," and I'm like, not that much, my nigga.
Joe Biden, that boy Joe Biden, man, it's crazy because you see him one time and he seems to have all his capabilities together. Then you see him again and be like, hold on, this ain't the same motherfucker that was just on TV just like literally hours ago.
And I know they be embarrassed and people that be trying to tell him what to say when it be the other him or whatever the fuck they got going on.
Man, they can't even get their story straight. The you got Joe Biden saying one thing, you got Kamala Harris saying something else, you got the press secretary saying something else, then you got the
I
other
seen a
staff
video where
members.
they was together and he was on the stand talking, and then she was looking like, "What the fuck this nigga just said?"
For real.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, people don't notice this shit. Like, bro, like niggas just start
For
questioning
real.
everything, bro. That's the first thing I did when I had my spiritual awakening, bro. I started questioning everything. I started looking at a lot of shit, and I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Man, real shit. Real shit. Oh, well, let's see. None of the presidents are well. Damn. Says none of the presidents are it takes as bunch of favors to get in the White House. Oh man, man shit facts.
That shit is like, bro, it's family oriented, bro. I just seen a picture of Obama with this white dude that's like they say that that's his uncle, but that's George Bush's first cousin or some shit.
Yeah,
And
I heard about that
I
shit right
believe it.
there.
I believe it.
Yeah, because they all tied in. They all tied in.
He a part of the 13 royal families just because he don't have one of their last name don't mean he not.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. And the feds are always watching. True that. The only
Exactly.
language they speak is money. They don't care about anyone,
Health
nor
or well
their
being.
feelings. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's man, that's all facts, Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? Sure, it's the dollar sign. You know, and we know it starts with the race first, but then the race part of it gets I won't say lesser, but it's not as prevalent as if you take the dollar away and now you're just dealing with people straight up. But when
Right.
you're dealing with the money, oh man, they gonna shoot. They'll work with a dog and a cat if it means they was gonna make an extra $25 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing that people got to get, like, why y'all out there voting and supporting all these candidates. Why don't y'all take a deeper look at, first of all, how do these candidates just pop up out of nowhere? I could see like certain candidates that you see recurrently, year after year after year after year, still pushing to get certain seats on. Not speaking about them, but I'm
They
talking about
don't.
the
They don't
ones.
even. They don't even fully show their campaigns and how they come into candidacy, bro.
Right.
They like you said, they just jump right into this shit. Like the motherfucker jump off the push. Okay, shit, nigga, I'm feeling presidential today,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah. That's why you know what I'm saying. People kind of looked up when Obama won, because outside of Chicago, who knew about Obama? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to be from a particular state in order to know who these congressmen and these senators are.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Um. So when he popped up, you know what I'm saying, and then ends up winning the presidency.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Out of nowhere. So it's just like, okay, yeah,
And
you
back to what we were saying about Joe Biden, just like when you see him have his moments where you like, man, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. You remember Al Roker on the interview where he
oh,
just stopped and he didn't move at
uh-huh,
all, and everybody, them people just
yeah,
talking like the shit was normal or something. Man, no, nobody just do that. If somebody gonna stop talking, nigga, they moving around and they looking around, they surrounding. He was just, I was
yeah, I
like,
remember that one.
that nigga, that MK Ultra shit real. That
Man, for real.
that get out shit is real.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, and it's not hard because after Joe Biden already look creepy as it is.
Yeah. I, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a phobia of shaking old white people hands, bro. Like just looking at their hands, nigga,
Uh,
the blue ass veins and shit, and the liver spots and shit, nigga. I'm like, cuz I really don't want to touch you, bro.
I feel that. I feel
Fist
that. I
bump,
used to.
fist
I
bump,
used
nigga.
to.
I don't want
Yeah,
your
I used
energy.
to feel that same way as a kid. I'm like, wait, why I see all your veins right now?
To me, that's some white people shit, bro. Cause we don't even shake hands like that. When brothers used to greet each other, bro, they used to grab each other by the forearms.
Oh,
Kind of
yep.
like how they showed it on Black Panther when them niggas shook him and that
Oh, yep.
that one dude, that big ass dude, he had the ape face on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's facts. Yeah, cause we didn't used to shake hands like what I'm saying, hand to hand.
Hell no.
It was forearm to forearm.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
Lion
how
said in 20. Oh, go ahead.
that's how I knew that's how Shaka Zulu and other tribes greeted each other.
Yep, fact.
I did some research on him, a lot of research on him.
Oh, Shaka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Them
yeah.
defeating the Brits, the French. Nigga,
Shaka the
nobody could
man.
fuck with us, bro. They wasn't winning no wars until they strategically started weeding certain people out and learning certain informations about surrounding tribes and shit. And that's how they got it. And that's how they kind of pretty much to me got us to kind of wage war on each other in those senses. Because I think they been over here before, bro. That old Christopher Columbus bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Like they been here before, bro. They turned everybody against each other because it was tribes on all continents. Who
Oh, yeah.
ran it?
Exactly. Oh, what Lonnie say? In 2020, it took 14.4 billion to run their campaigns. They owe a lot of favors. For real. I knew it was a high number. I didn't realize it was 14.4 billion, but I didn't know it was a high number. Because they ain't playing with small change.
Hell no. They
Hell,
still have no explanation for that 2.2 trillion going missing.
oh, show don't.
We know what happened to it. We know that y'all in cahoots with all these people with Korea, Russia, Ukraine, and all that shit. Man, this shit staged, bro. This shit fake. I seen a video where it was a news analyst talking, and then they had people in body bags. Bro, a nigga rose up and somebody ran over to tell him to lay back down and try to cover his arm, my nigga. I
God
said,
damn.
oh, this shit fake. This shit fake.
Hey, that'd be some weird ass shit. You just sit there talking to motherfuckers to sit up out the motherfucking body bag and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let one of them scary ass cops be getting interviewed and the nigga in a body bag, white sheet nigga just raised up. Nigga, he gonna shoot that nigga, bro.
Hit that nigga with the tails from the hood.
Peel that nigga cap back.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, like shit. I wish I had that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's that tales from the hood type shit right there.
Yeah.
Like motherfucker hit the Undertaker on his ass. Like this nigga just sat up. You know what I'm saying? That shit, boy.
They some crafty motherfuckers. I give them that.
Yeah. Well, shit. It's like you gotta be an intelligent motherfucker to be able to pull this shit off for as long as they've been able to pull this shit off.
Yeah, but now it's like they woke a sleeping giant, nigga. Them returning ancestral energies on this planet and shit. When I be meditating, bro, I be feeling a lot of different like energies I ain't never felt, and they be strong as fuck.
Man, cause well, right now, particularly in this year, the spirituality levels is real high.
Exactly.
And it's real high if your number chart, and this ain't for everybody either. So I want everybody who's listening to this or who's gonna listen to this on the playback. If your numbers in your chart do not align with what's going on right now, don't get mad, don't get frustrated, don't get worried. You know what I'm saying? It's just not your time. But now
Exactly.
you can fall in line with the time, but you just got to get your spirituality levels up some more.
You gotta raise your vibrations, and you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Gotta be in tune with the frequencies of the planet and nature and the animals and plants and shit around us. A lot of people don't know how to do that. Like when I walk outside sometimes, and when I really think, or if I'm sitting outside and I'm just staring too long at the trees and shit, like when the wind blow, I can almost hear them speak.
Man, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you could hear when the a wind is blowing hard and the trees are blowing and you hear that little whistling sound that be coming off the trees. That's all the trees is doing is talking. It's
Mm-hmm.
communication. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the sounds are the communications. That's the
When
language.
I was watching Remedy H on YouTube, he was saying something about how we uh we come from the trees, and you saying how when they used to hang our ancestors, they be like, "You ready to meet your maker?" and this and that and that and this, and how we got
Hmm.
so much common with trees and shit.
Yeah.
And like it be making you think a lot, right? Like what else? Like, know what I'm saying? We in
Oh yeah.
synchronicity with everything on the planet that's natural to the planet.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Because I remember a long time ago I was this is when I was a kid. Um, I don't remember who told me, and I should have remembered her, but shit, time lost. It is what it is. But
Yeah.
I remember we were we were uh we were at the park, and it wasn't too windy, but it was like a strong enough wind where the trees are moving back and forth, and we were talking about nature and stuff, and that's when she was telling me that the trees, or when the trees make that whistling sound, all they're doing is communicating. And I I heard what she said, but I didn't quite understand it. But when I got the understanding is when I understood years later that trees, grass, all these different things that are part of nature has a consciousness. So if you
Exactly.
have a consciousness, you have the ability to communicate. But we don't understand that because our communication and what we know is through letters that form into words.
Exactly.
But going into the roots of everything, it's like, no, we communicate through sounds.
Mm-hmm.
We don't communicate through letters that form into words. We communicate through
Exactly.
sound.
Body
That's
language.
right. That's why our language is different from everybody else's natural language that don't speak how we speak.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own little dialect.
Yup.
But we also know that even within language, their language has been translated from the original language.
Mm-hmm. They all have.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So once you get that part, then everything gets real, real interesting. Like, okay, now I want to dig a little bit deeper. Like how do okay? So Doctor Doolittle, that movie, just off the top of my head, I know there's other ones out there, but that's just the one that's just off the top of my head. People were having a hard time when that movie came out. Who's like, hey, wait, how did he talk to dogs? Oh, that'd be cool, pretty cool if you could understand how animals. You could communicate with animals. And I'm like, okay, but then it's like
It
looking at it, it's like,
would if the animal don't have bad intentions, bro, to hurt you or something because of what you did to it.
right, right, because you can't communicate with the animals. I mean, it's real simple. How if you couldn't communicate with animals, then you shouldn't be able to tell a dog to sit, or you
My
shouldn't be
thing
able to
is,
tell a cat to come here. And saying, let me pet you.
due to the vibrations of this language, animals can only comprehend certain things that register to them. They don't comprehend everything. And you see sometimes when you see people hollering at their dog, wanting to whoop their dog or whatever, I'm like, bro, stop. Because if the animal really wanted to, their animal hurt you.
Sure, facts.
And the best thing you could do with, especially with a dog, bro, is talk to that nigga. Don't all that baby and shit, nigga, man. Sit that motherfucker down. Stand, make sure he looking at you. Like tell him what it is you need him to do. And you know what I'm saying? Usually, if your frequency is high enough and he feel where you come from, because animals have compassion, show compassion, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of the emotions that we show, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, you could and you can see it on the face.
Mhm.
Excuse me. You know when they be having like the sad looks on their face and everything.
Yeah,
You know, and they be crying too. They be having tears all in their eyes.
yeah. Just because bro, they can't do like when a dog, they hurt.
Right.
It's just in their way of doing it.
Exactly. You know. What did I say? Yeah, that was shitty. And then the reporters did him dirty, talking about he had trouble catching on. Like, why report it like that? That man lost his life.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some real shit. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's I mean, for some people, you know, to first hear this would be like, nah, that couldn't really happen. But it's really not difficult as long as you tapped in.
yeah, yeah. You right.
You know, you can't it's like you can't just jump on a bike and ride it the first time you jump on it. If
Mm-mm.
you can, that's like a one in a whatever, you know what I'm saying, of that actually happening. So,
That's a
you know,
phenomenon. That's a phenomenon. You do something that it takes others a minute to learn.
is right. There that's the word right there, you know. But it's levels to this. You know, yeah, sure it took me what is this, 20, it took me what about 5 years to
Hmm.
even get to this level.
Yeah, understanding, and then with you sitting with yourself and being still, like how a lot of people be saying, you receive a lot more information just based off of the strength of you having a connection with, you know what I'm saying, everything around you.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Because the more I stay tapped in and the more I keep on doing the things I need to do, the more I'm being revealed a lot of stuff and I'm noticing a lot of different things happening around me,
Yeah,
you know. And I could comprehend it. Unlike before where something would happen and I'd be like, uh-huh. I'd be like real confused about it. But
yeah.
now it's like, okay, nah, I get it. Cool.
It's that elevation.
Exactly. You know. And two, I kind of, you know, I prepared myself for this year just based off I knew this year was lined up on my number chart.
Yeah,
So I knew this year, regardless, one way or another, you know what I'm saying, I was going to be on a whole different level.
yeah. The more you stay tapped in with a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to like your natal chart and you your daily affirmations, you doing your meditations, you doing the little shits where they tell you different hand gestures heal certain parts of your body and stuff. How like you walking barefooted on the bare ground, not the concrete or cement, like the grass and stuff.
Oh yeah,
The earth raise your levels in some kind of way, and you hugging a tree or touching a tree or communicating, it'll raise your levels and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, and that was the weird thing because it's like when back in the 70s, when the hippies used to be around and everything real heavy, that's the thing that they would talk about. They would go to the parks and they wouldn't wear shoes, they would wear sandals. And then when they got to the park, they would take their sandals off and they would run through the grass and because they understood that connection between, what I'm saying, the human figure and the nature of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one and the same as long as you connect yourself to it.
Right.
But you
Yeah.
try to you try to tell some people today about it, and they be like, "Oh, are you crazy?" Like, also,
I ain't taking my shoes off. I'm not finna walk barefooted. But you'll
right?
walk barefooted in the sand though.
Mm-hmm.
Which I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but it's the same walking in the grass barefooted and walking on the sand on the beach.
Yep, exactly. True.
Now,
And it's safer to walk on the grass anyways because if there's anything on the ground, you can see it. Unlike the beach, where shit gets buried.
oh yeah, I remember being at the beach one time and I think somebody had split their foot. They stepped on a piece of glass,
Mm.
and I was like,
I know that didn't feel good.
put my damn shoes back on.
Oh wait, hold on, cause I gotta respond to this real quick. Hey, Lonnie, I was talking about that when I started this live. um, who do you guys play for the play-in? Or I should say, in the play-in. But yeah, we whooped that ass. But don't act like we ain't been whooping y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? Sure, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers mad because boy, the Warriors are back in the mix. But yeah, yeah, I don't. What I don't understand is people come out here and they talk about being kind and having to protect protect the earth, and we should do this and we should do that. But when it comes right down to the actual nitty gritty part of it, nah, I don't want to do that. You'll sit
Yeah.
there and you'll burn all the sage and light all the incense and do all your meditation and do all that shit, but you don't want to stick your foot in the grass though.
Yeah, that's that crazy shit.
I don't mind doing it. I can't do it over here because they people got dogs and dogs be shitting in the grass and everything.
Oh yeah, gotta look out for that.
Yeah, I gotta go to a park where I could just go through the grass without having to worry about stepping on anything or stepping in something.
Yeah. What I used to do is I go in the yard into the sunniest spot and sit down and or stand there for a minute, get some sun, and then sit down. I'll probably meditate or something, or try to sun
Oh yeah,
gaze.
oh yeah. Well, that's one thing I do. I do go out there and I do get that sun activation.
Oh yeah, you got to.
You know.
That black activation, bro.
Oh yeah. Hey, as a matter of fact, I want to let everybody know. Stay tuned, cause just like how y'all hear me and my homeboy speak, I'm gonna do a whole show. I want to get a panel. I want to get spiritual people. I want to get religious people, and I want to really sit down and have a discussion about this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that have to be put on the table, and there's a lot of updated information that has to be put on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And this and this ain't me trying to change anybody's religion. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is just me opening up the door for us to have a better understanding, because we all stand on something.
Yep.
Some of us believe in something, but there's a lot of misunderstanding going both ways. So we have to get to a point where we can have these discussions and have it to where it's coming out of it, we understand. It may or may not sway one thing, you know what I'm saying, or another, but at least having the understanding, like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lonnie said, oh, well, first, okay, y'all play the Spurs? Okay. And we ain't get Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kaminga. Nah, Jonathan Kamunga. I'll say his African name the proper way. Um, Moses Moody. We got a bunch of young talent, bunch of young talent. Um, and then he says, "I'm a non-believer. That book was that book was written as mind control. My mother-in-law be hitting me with the holy water." See, so Lonnie know, Lonnie know. You know what I'm saying? It, it,
Yeah.
it, and the thing about it is, even if you believe in that, understand where that coming from. You know what I'm saying? Have an understand where that coming from, because it has to come from somewhere. The book, and I know Captain Tazoriak, he was talking about this during the debate,
People,
where how we always say, oh well, it's just 5,000, 6,000 year old. Well, it is. It had to come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is they always talk about Egypt all throughout the book, right? But yet they ignore literally almost 90% of what comes out of Egypt. They always talk about Israel, but they forget how they became Israel. It's almost like if they open up their minds to actually see that they have to give up. Oh well, nah, you can keep Jesus, but understand, you know what I'm saying, what you're talking about. Oh, you still there? Uh, did we lose you? I think we lost him.
huh?
Oh, you still there?
Nah. No, you had it last. You had it last.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm already knowing. Like, yeah, we already know.
Yeah, but like I was saying, bro, they don't want to deal with the origins or nothing, bro. They don't want to learn nothing. They rather just go with the narrative that was already created. They don't know that that book is
Yeah,
what 2,000 3,000 years old, and their race of people is less than 10,000 years old. They telling their
exactly.
story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're telling their
Their
story. They're not
interpretation
telling the
of
whole
what
story.
they learned because they don't know the truth. They don't know the real stuff because a lot of the real hidden ancient information, bro, that's something that you obtain through your connection with, you know what I'm saying, the cosmos.
Right. Yeah, like I asked this person one time. Okay, so you believe in Adam and Eve, right? He was like, yeah. Do you know where Adam came from? get the same old answer. Adam came from God.
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna be like, okay, so Adam did not come from God. Actually, Adam is a God from the deity of Atum. And then he kind of gave me this like confused look, like, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, it didn't. Then I had to pull it up and I had to show him. You can't talk about Egypt without talking about these deities.
Mm-hmm.
But they talk about Egypt as if Egypt was just Egypt and all these other things didn't exist. They talk about the hieroglyphs, but they completely ignore what the hieroglyphs are actually saying.
Okay, like I'm finna say something, and it's gonna make you think, and you gonna be like, damn. Okay, with that Moses story, with him freeing people out of Egypt, and they supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did Christians come from?
See, and that it's all tied in together. It's all
Exactly. They
tied
all
together. That's why
the
they read
same.
out
They
of
the
the
same
same book.
thing. The
Exactly.
Tanakh.
Right. Tanakh, the Torah, and the King James or the Queen James.
Yeah, Queen James, nigga.
You know. Oh shit! Hey! Lonnie said some real shit here. He said they really believe they they build a boat and put a male and a female of everything on Earth. Get the fuck out of here! Real shit. Real shit.
They
You
sound
know what I'm
dumb.
saying?
And
And that, and
just like to
okay.
expound on the point he just made about the boat. When you asked them people, it was supposed to be Moses, well, Noah, his kids. What is supposed to, they supposed to repopulate the world with like 8 people and have two of every animal in the world. Nigga,
Right,
how the hell did you get the penguins and all that shit?
man.
And where how the hell the whales need water, bro. So you can't get two of every animal on a boat without that animal dying. And
Facts.
you got zebras, giraffes, and everything on a boat with their natural predators. You don't think it's gonna be chaos on that boat?
Man, come on now. They gonna be over there trying to eat each other up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, answer me this: how could you get animals to even get on a boat? And I mean, naturally, the animals gonna go to higher ground, bro. They know they have intelligence to know like, okay, this area gonna flood. It's supposed to rain. They sense certain things. They
Right.
not get on no boat. Man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? And see, and that's not saying that a flood did not happen, but that story they talking about didn't happen.
Hell no.
You know, it's it it's like they don't want to. They're so worried to go against their God that they don't want to see where the origins of it actually comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going against your God because it says in the Bible, and I'm paraphrasing, it says in the Bible that you're
I'm,
supposed to go and seek knowledge.
yeah, I'm reading your homie comment. He say, "How the fuck they want you to believe that a virgin got pregnant?" Man, cuz funny.
The Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, man. Like that's all it is know what I'm saying?
Wait, wait, hold
I
on,
said
wait,
look.
hold on, wait, hold on for a second, hold on for a second, hold on for a second, wait, hold on for a second. So, are you telling me? So, are you telling me the Virgin got pregnant and Jesus made her become a hoe?
Exactly. I don't understand,
But,
bro.
but what you gonna say though? Cause
And don't that story sound kind of similar to if you watched Clash of the Titans, how
mm,
I think his name was Perseus or something,
yeah,
was born. His daddy came down, slept with the old boy wife in disguise as him, and nigga flew off, nigga turned into an eagle. I'm like, bro, that's basically that Jesus story right there.
yep,
I'm like,
you
these
know,
people.
and, yeah, and what's crazy is like okay, so they just got done showing the Ten Commandments on TV, right?
Yeah.
Because you know it's resurrection time, people. Um, but it's crazy how they still show this movie, but more than a little bit know that those people were actually black.
Mm, yeah.
They all threw up Egypt, right? They all threw up Egypt. You don't never see in all them type of you don't see not one black person.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, nigga, ain't no fucking way some white people gonna be in Egypt building anything in a sweltering 150-degree heat.
Right.
They can't even
Not
take the
happening.
sun when it's 80 degrees outside. So how can they be master creators of anything, bro? All of that architectural, civil engineer shit, bro. They come from black people, bro. They come from Imhotep, who built the pyramid, the Giza pyramid, and the other individuals that built the other 400 plus pyramids on the continent of Africa. Bro, they was in the sun.
Wait, hold on though. But since we on the topic, we can't talk about Egypt and not talk about Kush. That was
Exactly.
before Egypt.
Ethiopia, that 200 some thousand year old basically what do you call it? I think the guy called it university. Almost, it was a building where they used to go and basically plan out what they was gonna build and know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And where they taught our people, like, you know what I'm saying, basically everybody that was in the area what they needed to teach them. So y'all know that much about Kemet because that's all white people know about, bro. They don't know about the rest of it. They don't know how the North Africa and South Africa came together
Man,
to form the Nile Valley, and they don't know that.
right. Exactly. Exactly. Alani said, if they were real, they were black, but the story fake. And then he says the problem is this is facts, and religious people don't want to believe what's in front of them. He
Nope.
said it right there. He said it right there.
You
You
set them
know,
off, man.
you know what I'm saying? Even the word God itself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know where the origins of God came from. You know what I'm saying? The word God, you know, that's why like, I don't even really like using the word. I try to stay using creator. You know what I'm saying?
Most High, you know what I'm saying, universe,
Yeah, exactly.
Elohim.
man, you know, I'm in Ra,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's something else. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell some of my family, you know what I'm saying, like, nah, it's not Amen, it's Amen Ra, or you could say Amun Ra. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Depending on, you know what I'm saying, who's saying it.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. But that's why I want to get that. I want to get that panel. You know what I'm saying, and get us to like really discussing this shit. You know, and you know, I'll be fair. You know, I'll be like, okay, well, if y'all want to bust out scriptures, y'all can bust out the scriptures. You know, and then when they bust out their scriptures, then we just come and then we tell them what them. You know what I'm saying? We just bust that scripture up and tell them what that scripture really saying.
Mm.
See, Alani said, "See, I look at it like this. If I'm wrong and I find out when I die, at least I stood on what I believe instead of folding just in case I'm wrong. But I believe I'm right. Nah,
Right.
you is right. You know,
Yeah.
because you know we don't actually die. We just move on.
Mm-hmm. Just
You
like this
know,
brother was saying in this video, bro. When you die, your soul don't immediately leave the earth, bro.
Mm-mm, they don't. You know, it's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'll be telling people like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, when it's your time, make sure that your spirit is right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you right within, because you don't want to get caught in between realms. You don't want to be stuck because you done did something you ain't right. So now, where are you supposed to go? You just stuck. I, for one, not trying to be stuck. That's why I'm doing everything now to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm good within. But I already know that that shit lightweight gonna get heated though at some point. But hopefully it don't. You know what I'm saying? Keep this shit respectful. No. But shit, hey, cuz shit, I'm about to get up off this thing.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I'm finna end this live. So I want to thank Lonnie for coming through again. You know, you always you always show love. Shit, D, you already know. You already know what it is,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm
Blue King.
saying? You know, so you know, man.
I love Groove.
Hey, you'll be back up on here.
For
You know what I'm
sure, though.
saying? So this is just the first of many. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying. With that said, everybody who is watching this on the replay, y'all have a good night. Lonnie, you have a good night. Um, damn, I'm over here. I lost my train of thought there for a second, cuz. but uh, but yeah. So y'all have a good night, and like always, like how we always end this.
You
Whatever
too,
you do
King.
in
Safe.
life, huh?
Also, now say you too, King. Safe intergalactic travels, though. You, Lonnie, everybody watching.
For sure, for sure. You know, and everything you do, whatever it is you do, make sure that you keep it militant and stand on your square and never let nobody knock you off. And with
Right.
that, peace.
Peace.